Hey, what's up, guys? Drone B here, and it's time for another Drone B Daily. I haven't made too many. It's been a long week for me work-wise, but here we are. We have some excitement still. Actually, quite a bit of excitement. There was an RVR last night that was pretty epic. So I actually uploaded that video just a little bit ago. Feel free to check it out. Lots of big crystal battles. Yeah, so we've been doing like a bunch of Blitz RVRs, and also right now we have a Magitech event going on, and yeah, and we still have a lot of this St. Patrick's Day jackpot goblins, and if you guys have noticed, this event is like impossible. 2 million. You're gonna have to like level your hero tons of times to get anywhere near 2 million, and 2 million is what you need now for the Tier 3 prize to get the Chocobo, the St. Patrick's Chocobo, and or the Flan, or the Tunnelberry. I want one so bad, but I kind of missed my chance for now because not hitting 2 million, and I've killed dozens, probably hundreds of monsters at this point of the St. Patrick's, or of the goblins, but I've yet to get a St. Patrick egg. I've gotten the other egg, the jackpot, or I've gotten the goblin egg, but I haven't got the St. Patrick's jackpot egg yet, which is the one that gives you the really good boost. And I haven't got it from hitting monsters or from these pot of golds. So if it drops there, it's really rare. It's probably you have to get it in that Tier 3, unless you just get super lucky. Yeah, so I've been still farming up these layers, and a lot of people are hating on them, but I like them. I think they're actually pretty good. I can farm one of these an hour, so times 6 marches, I can get 6 of them an hour. If you don't have that many caravans, it might take 2 hours, or you know, depending on where you're at, it might take a lot longer. But yeah, so I can get about 6 an hour. And that's you know, that's like 40,000 gold for me. So you know, if I can do that 10 hours a day, that's 400,000 gold. That, you know, that's adding up pretty quick. Within a week, you save an entire pack. And I think the older realms drop a lot more gold. But you know, you kind of in the older realms, you need a lot more gold to make up for how much better the packs are. But yeah, anyways, so that's that. Not really going to spend much time on that today. The main thing I want to focus on today is the Guild Adventures Hall. And a lot of people have been asking me, is it worth it? Is this a good deal? Would you recommend unlocking it? And I've had a few weeks to play with it. And you know, of course, like everything else, it's going to be worth it for some people. But I think this is one of those buildings that most people should probably avoid. For me, I've really had a lot of fun with this building. There's a lot of people in my guild who have it, probably 30 or 40 people, and we've had some really awesome raids going. I haven't recorded any yet, but it's not uncommon for us to get 10 people in one of these dungeons and clear it really quick. Yeah, but right now I'm going to try to solo it just to see what happens. The rewards, guys, the iron scraps have been really nice. I've gotten over 100,000 iron scraps. But other than that, all these other items that drop are mostly for the Guild Adventure Hall gear, the Lightforge gear. You know, that Lightforge gear is really only good for the dungeons. There are occasionally special dungeons that you can get gear for some of the better, I want to say, for this accessory, like the best accessory in the game. There's been a dungeon where you can get gear for it, but it's not always available. It's like a special kind of dungeon, and you need special contracts or tickets to enter the dungeon. So, you know, in terms of advancing you in the game, from what I've seen, this isn't really, the Guild Adventure Hall isn't going to get you ahead in any way. It's just kind of a lot of fun. But yeah, there was a dungeon for a while that you could get some Archean. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, you can get some of this material in the special dungeons they'll throw on. Usually it's like a, you've probably seen it, it's like an event, like a day-long event, and typically there's a title if you win the event. I've seen in that you can get some of the materials for this, and this is an awesome item. Look at that, 217% troop attack, crazy trap attack, and then this, you know, the research speed's nice. Yeah, but other than that, you're pretty much just farming up gear for the Light Forge to do better and better dungeon runs. And you know, I have a lot of fun with it. I'm not gonna lie. For me, I don't regret unlocking it. And I've also, as I mentioned, I got tons of the iron scraps, which is used to upgrade your gear in the Mythic Forge. So you've probably seen those iron scrap packs. And in my estimation, you'd probably be better off unlocking the Guild Adventurers Hall and getting iron scraps that way than buying the iron scrap packs. So, but you know, iron scraps again, their only use so far is for upgrading gear in the Mythic Forge, which is perfect for me because I need to upgrade my Beastmaster gear and the Chief Inquisitor gear. And the Sentinel gear at some point, if I can ever get materials for that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do right now, guys, oh, I'll say one other thing before we get this show on the road. This Light Forge gear is awesome in the dungeons. Like, just the blue and the green Light Forge gear, you'll do 3-4 times as good in the dungeons. So it really is worth crafting you know, these as soon as you can if you're going to be doing the dungeon runs. And if you have the Mythic Forge unlocked, you'll get the iron scraps to upgrade it, so you don't have to, you know, save up materials for too long. You can just go ahead and bam, craft basic gear, which is what I did. And look at this, 100% damage bonus on the weapon for blue, dungeon health 30%. I mean, these are really good. The body armor's, oh man. This dungeon stamina is if you unlock the second or third skills for the heroes. And yeah, so let's get the show on the road. I'm going to go solo, just because I don't want anybody attacking and messing me up. But look at that. Normally, guys, you have like 40-something stamina to start off with, which isn't even enough for which isn't enough for 3-second attack. Like this second attack here, because this takes 15 stamina and this one's 40 stamina, but I haven't unlocked it yet. And the second and third skills are different for all the heroes. Now this is a newer realm, so I don't have I only have up to Luna unlocked in this realm. Ignis isn't out yet, and neither is yeah, the other hero. I already forget her name, but yeah, so I'm sure they all have different skills. I saw a pack that I can unlock all the second skills for each of the heroes, so I got that pack. And Luna's second skill is by far my favorite. It will heal the person with the greatest health loss to their max. So if I'm playing in this dungeon with like 10 other people, the person who can get the most heal points is who she'll heal. Most health points. So we'll get to show you guys this. We're going to basic attack this thing down. Looks like we've got one other person. I think 2 of us should be able to clear this dungeon no problem. So there we go. We got 15,000 iron scraps. I didn't get a good look. Look at that. That's a lot of health and stamina for just cheap gear. Real cheap gear. How I'd recommend? Well, I'll go ahead and say this. So Luna's second skill is a full heal for the person who can get the most health out of it. Now, it's kind of sad how it works, because it'd be nice if you could select who to heal. because often the person who can get the most health points out of her heal is not who you want to heal. Sometimes you want to heal the person closest to dying, and it's different. It's different. So that's 1,500 of that iron scraps. So that's kind of a bummer, but no problem. It's all good. It's still pretty helpful, especially if everybody has a lot of health points, so they have good Lightforged gear. It makes quite a bit of difference. So that's her second skill. Prompto's second skill is like this really strong attack. It'll do like 3-4 times what a normal attack would do. And Noctis is kind of similar, I think. I want to say it's just a stronger attack. So it seems to me the more and more Lunas you have, the longer you can stay in the dungeon, and probably the better you're going to do. It's nice to have some Promptos too, to deal good damage. But I mean, we're not taking any damage in this dungeon, and a lot of that's just because we're killing it so fast. Oh man, yeah, how much? So he did 228 damage with that attack. And that was the lucky shot. So that's Prompto's second skill, really good one. And as Luna, I just save my stamina until people get close to death, and then I start using it up. I can do 6 full heals with my blue gear. So I want to say I could probably solo this dungeon. These people join, so we won't get to see, but that's all good. Share the wealth a little bit. And some of the other dungeons are harder. So all dungeons are not the same. And each dungeon has different drops. This dungeon, it drops the pieces mostly for the weapons. And I want to say weapons and maybe the accessories or something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use a heal here. And I'm hoping that it's going to heal... let's see, so he's got half health. He's almost dead, so I'll use a heal here. And hopefully it'll heal this brother, but it might heal me or this guy. Let's see here. Okay, everybody lived. That's good. So yeah, it didn't heal the guy who had the most, who was the closest to death. Hopefully it'll heal him this time. Okay, and he used an HP potion too. As Luna, I like to wait for everybody else to attack and see what they're doing. And, if a bunch of other people are using the heals, it's not worth using your heal. You might be better off attacking. So I like to wait, see what they're doing. And how you can tell what they're doing is, you can see right here where my mouse is. They're doing 2 attacks. So we're for sure killing this gorilla. But, they're full health, so no reason to heal them up. And we got it. So, good stuff. Moving on up. Yeah, so I usually do that. I wait for everybody else to attack, see if they need a heal. Okay, it looks like he's doing the lucky shot. So he's going to do mass amounts of damage here. And we should knock this thing down pretty fast. Nice. But as you can see from what we're getting in those, you can upgrade. You get a lot of the materials to upgrade your Lightforged gear. Like you'll be able to upgrade it pretty fast. Just with a couple of dungeon clears, you can have all blue gear if everybody's if you're completing the dungeon, I should say. And at first, you probably won't unless you have enough people in your guild kind of carrying you. And I haven't unlocked any of the third skills. I don't know exactly what they do. Whoop. And one thing I will say to you guys, it's don't just join and then start attacking the monster. Let other people join first too. Anybody who wants to join, And because so many times we'll have like 4 people in the dungeon, and then one person will join and start attacking, and it can be brutal because you want as many people attacking at once. Because if you kill the monster, he doesn't attack you. So if you have like 5 or 6 people or more than that, and you one-shot the monster, he'll do no damage to anybody. But if one person joins and starts attacking before other people join, more people, like, you're going to take a lot of damage. Hopefully I heal him up here. But you're going to take a lot of damage with like 3 other people that are there, and it's just a mess. Let everybody join first, and when everybody's ready, start attacking. That's what I would recommend. And I've still got 2 more heals, so you can see Luna's awesome. Luna is awesome with that second skill unlocked. But you need enough stamina. You need enough stamina, so you kind of need to upgrade her. Just give her some basic gear. And I want to say level 7 is probably the last one. So all we got to do is take out this guy. Oh yeah, we got this. Quarter. Okay, we'll attack again. Yeah, I need to unlock this building in my other older realm just to see what Ignis does, and I want to know what the other lady does too. Let's go ahead and heal. It'd be nice to see what they do, because I'm sure it's awesome. Do another heal. And if you want to switch to an item, there's health potions, there's stamina items, and then there's this Phoenix item. Phoenix Dawn, and that'll revive your hero and heals 500 health. That's awesome. That's a pretty awesome skill. Oh, let's see. Holy Light heals all heroes up to maximum of 20 for 25 points, with a chance to reduce all incoming damage. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that, because you could do that often, right? Like, you could do that, well, I'm assuming you have stamina potions. You could do that after, like, your team gets hit once or twice. It'll heal everybody up, decrease damage. Oh man, that is pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Level 8. I wonder if there is more than 8 levels on this one. Guess we'll find out here. Oh, there's another level. Nice. Might have to use some stamina if we're going to take this one down. So I've got 3 stamina potions. I'm going to save some for some really good dungeons. Excuse me. Save some for some really good dungeons. Oh yeah, we're going to win. We got this. I'll use one. Hopefully, yeah, we'll save the other 2 for future dates. Oh no. My tea, guys. Oh man. All good. All good. Alright, back in business. So it looks like we got this one. We'll see if this is the last level or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could solo this with probably 2 stamina potions. Maybe just 1 stamina potion, actually. Because I used a lot of heals on them. And I could heal myself for like 300 HP. Oh, there's another level. Nice. That thing's a monster. Garulessa. Let's take her down. I've got 1 more heal. I'm going to use it on him, I think. Yeah, I'll use it on him. I'll save it for when he gets low. We'll keep track of how much health he's losing. And we can try to guess how much health he has. If he's taken 53 damage, let's see. I'm going to gamble that he'll survive. I'm going to gamble that he'll live this one. And if he lives, I'll use my heal. If he dies, darn, I'll use it on me then. Okay, he lived. Nice. So we'll use my heal here. The gamble paid off. Oh, he left. Oh no, somebody else left. Alright, yeah, let's heal him up. He used a health potion too, so it might heal me here. I should have, that's normally why I wait to see what they're doing first, but I messed this one up. My bad. Oh well. Darn. I wonder, well, we'll see how close we get. I might use another stamina potion. Just to see what happens when we win. Actually, we might be able to just auto it down. 69%. Yeah, we'll just auto it down. We'll get 1 more attack out of it. Yeah. So I can survive like 5 more attacks. Or maybe 6 attacks. And it's going to take 10 attacks to win. So I would have to use 1 more stamina here. Oh, it's so close. Darn, if I wouldn't have used my heal when I did, if I would have saved my heal, I could have healed myself up once I got much lower. Instead, I only healed myself for like 190. That's a little disappointing. I messed that one up. Oh well. We use 1 stamina. Save that last one for a good dungeon. And when you use staminas, you don't get attacked. You know, you kind of sit this one out essentially. And that's actually another tactic too. If you get really low, you can sit out. Like you don't have to attack each wave. You can, you know, if you get really low and there's nobody there to heal you, you can sit it out until the monster's HP is like almost done, and then join in for that last attack. Just to, it's gonna, you know, you're gonna survive longer and be able to get more attacks. Let's see, 1 more attack and then I'll heal. So it's going to take 7 more attacks for me. I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. And yeah, I should easily do it. Just a time game right now. 7 minutes. Boom. So I might have to do 1 more heal. I have enough stamina for 2, luckily. Yes, as I mentioned, you can kind of see what this one drops. I don't think most people should probably unlock this Guild Adventurers Hall. It is a lot of fun, and that's really the only reason to unlock it, is to take out these monsters with your guildmates. You're not going to get too far ahead from any of this stuff. Though again, the other situation is if you want the iron scraps, it's probably cheaper to unlock the Guild's Adventurers Hall than it is to just buy the iron scrap packs. You know, of course, Epic's good about upgrading or updating and improving these buildings as time goes on. So it wouldn't surprise me if in a month from now there's a really good dungeon for like really good gear that you can use for attacking or something. And if that happens, suddenly this is the value of the Guild Adventurers Hall goes way up. But until that happens, you know, there's no rush in unlocking this unless you want to start working on that Lightforge gear. So when the good dungeon does show up, you'll be prepared. Other than that, you know, there's not too much reason to unlock it. They do want another cool thing they do is in a lot of the packs you can gift a ticket for entering these dungeons, and you can't enter these dungeons infinitely. You have to have a ticket or the contract to get in to take out the dungeon. So here we go. Let's see what I ended up with. If you go to mail, you can see how the final verdict is. Victory. So that's actually pretty good. You can check out each level of the Adventurers Hall here. I get quite a bit of iron scraps, quite a bit of these. I might even be able to craft a legendary guild piece now. Let's check it out. Let's do it. I think I can. Let's get some better Lightforge gear. Oh, maybe not. 111. I think I would need a little bit more. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. That's the Guild Adventures haul. Curious what you guys think. If you guys think it's worth it, yeah, leave a comment if you think it's a good deal. If you think it's a bad deal, leave a comment for that too. All right, Joan B. out.